Hi, my name is Alyssa Mira, and I'm an immigration attorney with Catholic Legal Immigration Network in Oakland, California. Last November, the President announced some changes to expand DACA, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, and to create DAPA, a deferred action program for the parents of U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents. In December, Texas and 25 other states filed a lawsuit to keep both of these new initiatives from going forward. A federal judge issued a temporary injunction, which is a court order preventing the government from moving ahead with both expanded DACA and DAPA. What that means is that both of these new initiatives are on hold while this case works its way through a very lengthy court process. And unfortunately, it also means that you cannot apply for expanded DACA or DAPA right now. But there are some very important steps that you can take to learn more about your immigration options and to plan for the future. One thing you might want to ask is whether you qualify for DACA under the original 2012 guidelines. The court order that I described earlier applies only to expanded DACA and to DAPA. It doesn't affect the original DACA program that was started in 2012. If you meet those requirements, you can still apply for DACA now. Those requirements are that you were under 31 on June 15, 2012, that you came to the U.S. before the age of 16, that you've lived in the United States from June 15, 2012 through to the present, that you were physically present in the United States on June 15, 2012, and you were without lawful immigration status on that date, that you meet an education requirement, and that you are not convicted of certain crimes and you're not considered a threat to public safety or national security. Even if you don't qualify for DACA now, there are some steps that you may be able to take to become eligible for DACA in the future. One of the requirements for DACA is that you meet an education requirement, that you have graduated from high school, that you have obtained a GED, or that you're currently enrolled in school. And enrolling in a qualifying education program can help you become eligible for DACA if you aren't already. Qualifying educational programs could include community college courses, vocational or job training, GED preparation courses, English as a second language programs, and even literacy programs. If you're interested in continuing your education through academic programs, job training, or literacy programs, then it's a great idea to consult with an immigration attorney or a BIA accredited representative to find out whether those education programs can help you qualify for DACA in the future. You can also gather information about your criminal and immigration history. You should always get good advice about your case, but it's even more important if you've ever had contact with the police or with immigration authorities, even as a juvenile. There are some types of contact with law enforcement that can disqualify you from DACA. There are other types of contact with law enforcement that could be okay. It can take a lot of time to gather your records regarding your criminal or immigration history, so that's a process you can start now, so that when you do meet with an immigration service provider, they can look at the specific facts in your particular case to help you decide whether or not you should apply for DACA or for some other type of relief. It's a good idea to speak with an immigration expert even if you have a conviction that you think disqualifies you for DACA. In some cases, it's possible to have a conviction reduced or erased so that you can still qualify for DACA in the future. Finally, you should talk to an immigration expert to find out if you qualify for a more permanent type of relief. DACA is one type of temporary protection from deportation, but you might learn that you qualify for a green card or for some path to citizenship that you weren't aware of before. There are many organizations that are ready to provide you with information about DACA, DAPA, and other types of immigration benefits. You should always consult with trusted resources and beware of fraud. For more information, you can visit our website at www.cliniclegal.org, and you can also visit the Administrative Relief Resource Center at www.adminrelief.org.